Hey everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about suicide awareness. So I lost my brother to suicide 4 years ago, and it's been extremely, extremely hard. He was my best friend and my only sibling, and he was the person that I could go to for literally anything. Um, and there's this common conception that you have to see someone really depressed if they're, gonna be suicidal. And that's not the case. A lot of people that are really depressed, that are contemplating suicide, they're the people that look the happiest. They're smiling all the time. They're cracking jokes. They're always happy. They're there for you. Um, Most people don't ever think to reach out and check on those friends or family members, and I think it's really important to reach out and just check on people, let them know you love them, and that you're thinking of them even when you don't think that they're going through something. They might be. A lot of people, they're not going to talk about it, and this is the worst feeling that I've ever had in my entire life, and I hate feeling it. uh, and it's hard to put a smile on your face when it feels fake a lot of the time. But depression is so real, and anxiety is so real, and there's such a stigma about these things. And I just wanted to put this out there, especially, ever since 2020, everything that's been going on the last full year. um, I feel like kindness has kind of left the equation. And I want to remind everyone to be kind. You don't know what someone else is going through inside. You can't see that. You see the smile. You see, you see the fake image that they put on social media, but you don't see what they're going through, not what they're really going through. um, and you never know if like the thing you say could be what pushes them over the edge or what saves them. If you see somebody walking down the street and you like their dress or their hair or something, tell them. It might feel awkward to you, but what if they're having like the worst day in the world and you're like, hey, you're gorgeous, you look amazing, or I love your dress. That could change their mood. Even maybe for the rest of the day, that could change their mood. Open the door for somebody. If someone does something for you, pay it forward. Pay for someone's drink at the gas station. It doesn't matter. Like, there are so many small acts of kindness that we can do, and I think people have forgot that. But suicide, oh my gosh, it is so bad. The suicide rates are so high. And I don't want anyone to ever feel what I feel and what I felt the day that I found out that I lost my brother to it. Because people who are suicidal, they don't reach out generally. They don't reach out. They're not going to make a phone call before they do it to try to stop themselves. It's not how it generally goes. They will not reach out. We need to reach out to them. So basically, the idea of this message is to just always be kind. And even if it doesn't look like someone is going through something, you never know what they're really going through. And, you can always say, I'm here if you need me and stuff, but they're not going to reach out to that. You need to reach out to them. Your friends that you don't hear from for a while or whatever, like say, hey, I want to take you to coffee, whatever. Just be there. Be there and be kind to everyone, including total strangers, people who have different opinions than you do on politics or COVID or anything. We can all have our own opinions on this stuff, and we don't need to be rude. We don't need to treat people like garbage. Don't go to the grocery store or go to a restaurant and treat them like they're not humans, because you could be the thing that pushes them over that edge, and you don't know what they go through at home, or what, even if they're having, even if they have like a good home life, And depression and anxiety, um, it's going to attack anyone it wants. It's not going to just go after people that have a bad life. You know, you could have all the money in the world, you could have a huge house, you could have the best friends in the world, and you could still have depression and anxiety. And a lot of people, they don't get help for it because of that stigma, because they are scared to try to get help for it. And it's not okay. You know, I have found some things, you know, like these comfort patches I use and Zen drops and stuff like that, that have helped me. Um, but, you know, medication can be necessary. Seeking a therapist can be necessary. I see one. Um, and a lot of people, like I said, they won't reach out and they won't do these things because they don't know what people are going to think. They think they're going to be judged, whatever. And if you have depression or anxiety or both, I have both, and you're watching this, like, it is okay. And it's okay to get help. And there are so many people out there that are going through the same thing that you're going through. And if you have somebody that you know suffers from it, or somebody that you're not even sure, um, but you might think about them from time to time and you need to reach out to them, be there for them, support them, and don't make them feel belittled, you know? Um, anyway, I hope this message might have helped somebody. This is a big issue that I feel needs to be addressed. And like I said, I don't want anybody to ever feel what I feel and what I've gone through after losing him, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video now, but just be kind. It's, you know, it's not that hard. Be kind.